And it says we're live here. Yes, we're live. More drama in the YT world. So, look, this is like the only channel that I know of. I watch sometimes 6 to 8 different people in crypto. I've never seen this stuff happen on any other channel. The reason it happens here is because somebody doesn't want you to see the program, pretty much. Okay. So we're gonna have to make the best of it. I know we're in a really crucial time because but the complaints are working, definitely are working. Okay. I'm noticing a lot more people are getting notified, bigger groups in our shows and stuff. So I know that that part's working. I'm currently dealing with a situation with them, the YT platform. What we got going is if you'd like to file a complaint with YouTube, I'm going to start filing one every day if I have to. Unfortunately, that's how it goes. What'll happen is there's some things you can do. One, you can unsubscribe from the channel, then subscribe back. That sometimes helps for a while because what they do about every 2 to 3 weeks is they do something to the channel and then it pushes everything down and then it gets all bad. So if you want once a week, like every Monday or something, you can unsubscribe and then subscribe. What some people have found that works for them is they'll delete the phone app, the YouTube phone app, and then load it back in again. That usually fixes things for 2 to 3 weeks, and then they start messing with the channel again. If that don't work, you can contact the Better Business Bureau. I have a complaint number here of 193-455-20. The Better Business Bureau has a phone number 408-278-7400. I'll be calling them when I get a chance to today. These are just some options for you to do. Unfortunately, it's with YT, it's not going to be a one-time, well, I'm going to do this, it'll be fixed forever. No, this is going to be like a weekly thing. Unfortunately, that's how it is now until we get legal action or whatever, if it ever happens. Just know you must be in the right place because somebody does not want you to hear any of this information. So that's how I guess we got to do it. It's going to be a struggle. They're not going to just let us get rich easily. Oh, no, 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 no. We're going to have to go to fucking hell and back. Okay. So that's what it looks like. I'm fine. I've been doing this shit for 3 years. All right. J316. Let's see here. So, yeah. Done. So we're going to start in here today with, well, first off, let's back it up here to Henry Brown. Henry Brown was Henry Brown have to say XRP 589 challenge. All calisthenics halt 589 reps. If I weighed 115 pounds, sure. Henry Brown, thanks for that. And then another thanks from Henry Brown. Laugh a lot. I walked in the flower shop and they asked me to leave. I'm telling you, man, I worked for that agency. I'm not saying who it was, but it was a department of, well, I was a patrol deputy, but it was a department of something or other. It was a flower shop, man. Now, most of these people that worked in this building, you're not wearing uniforms. They're wearing suits or whatever because they're working in a warehouse, laboratory, doing studying whatever they study. But it was just a trip, man. It was like a matrix or something where we're walking in a flower shop and I'm like, Gus, why are we walking through the flower shop? And all of a sudden, we kind of go through some left and right hallways and then we're in this boom, like Tony Stark uh, kind of warehouse where they're doing all this scientific crap. And I'm like, where's all the? I thought there's supposed to be a bunch of flowers in here. So that was interesting. But let's move on with that one. We got Stephen Morris. Thanks for your donation to the channel. Appreciate that. I imagine Bubba Smith as the florist. Yeah, it was. I'm not going to say where it was and whatever. It's been so many years. I couldn't even find the place now. It was a long time ago when I was a patrol deputy. We're talking like 1993. I was like 23 years old. So now it's almost 30 years ago. Son of a bitch. Damn. Uh, I'll be coming up 53 here pretty soon. Damn, was that long ago? Shit. Well, okay. Um, I want a Valentine's Day red pill. Yes, it's Valentine's Day, and I'm going to be having this jaw work done, right? Cheer. Not looking forward to it in about 3 hours from now or four. Okay, where's our article? We're going to start with our articulo. um, this one right here. Copy. Paste. All right. I want you to see this one. Oh, I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. It's 6:30 in the morning in California. I'm making crypto videos. My neighbors probably think I'm nuts. That's why I can't really yell too much during my early morning show because people are going to start banging on the doors and stuff. I don't know anything about crypto. All these little articles I show you, I Photoshop them. They're all fake. Everything on my show is fake. I'm the biggest liar on YouTube. Watching my show will get you financially destroyed. Just want to let you know. If I tell you to buy something, don't buy it. That's the end of the disclaimer. All right. United Arab Emirates confirms plans for domestic and cross border CBDC. I'm not going to get into this one, but India, I got some news here. I got a news show for the side. I might do this one for this afternoon or tonight. I don't know. I got dental work. I don't know. I'll definitely do a 7 o'clock p.m. California time. But India is all testing the C. Everybody started to do all this testing of CBDCs. I'm just letting you know. Okay. United Arab Emirates is probably a huge Ripple fan. Okay. Ripple's been working with them from like day one. United Arab Emirates. They've confirmed. Now remember, they're just going through the motions. Okay. They're not coming out and they're going to. This all has to be orchestrated. What we're seeing here is the biggest in plain sight fake out in the entire world. The whole world's a stage. They're actors and actresses. What we're seeing is countries, some of them saying they already have crypto laws. I'm like, well, I didn't even know you were testing CBDCs. So they're trying to make it, they've got to make it look like they're testing, because you just can't come out with a green light crypto and have your whole country running on CBDCs. People will be like, well, when did you start testing? So these countries, excuse me, these countries have been testing for like 4 or 5 years. They just now come out and tell you this or that. You'll see a lot of that, new people. Yesterday, this news just broke about 8 hours ago, so this is fresh news you won't really hear anywhere. Yesterday, the Central Bank of United Arab Emirates unveiled a plan for 9 initiatives as part of their financial infrastructure transformation program. Are you understanding this? We're talking transformation. This is massive, okay? A central bank digital currency for both domestic and cross border. We're talking XLM and XRP, okay? No, here again, no specific time scale was given for the CBDC plans because it's already done. But listen to this. The central bank aims to complete all 9 initiatives by 2026. Come on, man. See this load of crap right there? You know how long Ripple, I think, first got a green light to work in Dubai or this United Arab Emirates, like in 2016. We're talking 10 years ago. This shit is so done already. Like, this is Stone Age history. They're already working on Web3. They're just putting this stuff out there saying, yeah, it's going to be 3 years from now. Man, what a load of horse shit. All right. Motivations for the cross-border CBDC are to improve international payment efficiencies XRP, and for the domestic XLM CBDCs to drive payment information. The central bank is one of 4 participants in Project M Bridge. We went over this one a long time ago. This program's been going on for I think 3 years or something. I don't know, whatever it is. It's already done. They already know. They're just going through the motions. You got China involved in this. I'm going to show links for all these countries on how they're related to Ripple. So you have Project M Bridge. You got China in there. We already know that the Chinese bank Lian is a Ripple partner, by the way. China's a Ripple partner because by default in China, half of all businesses that you own are your other business partner is China. So if China has half the interest in Lian, China is a Ripple partner. Just saying, okay? Same thing with Hong Kong, Thailand. They're all in this Project M Bridge, all right? This is an interbank or wholesale CBDC initiative. That's XRP if it's wholesale. So Project M Bridge is a wholesale. That's XRP. That is still on. It's still ongoing. Oh my God, what a load of shit. Several other cross-border CBDC projects were purely experimental, like Ethereum, because they always start with Ethereum, right? That's why they're saying right now several other cross-border CBDC projects were purely experimental. This one has progressed, XRP and XLM, to the minimal viable product phase, intending to have a production deployment. Oh, they're planning on using the XRP and XLM. That's for damn sure. It says, in 2020, the United Arab Emirates also ran a trial for a shared cross-border digital currency with Saudi Arabia. At this stage, it is unclear whether the United Arab Emirates CBD project will be targeted purely at banks, or that's XRP, or directly at consumers, XLM. Given the short time scale, a wholesale, so that's XRP, solution seems more likely. Okay? I'm telling you, this XRP thing. We are proud to be building an infrastructure already built, not building, already built, that will support a thriving United Arab Emirates financial ecosystem and its future, says the governor, Khalid Mohammed Balama. Yes. What we got here? Doctor of Crypto. Thank you, Hulk, the Doctor of Crypto. Well, by Jove. Hello, everyone. Keith says, hoping you're having a wonderful Valentine's Day. Oh, yeah. Great DD, Hulk. Hulk telling lies again, says Mohammed. All right, let's go to the supporting articles now. So we read about the Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates. Now let's see how far this shit goes back. Copy, and I'm going to paste this right here. Okay. I'm looking at here, Ripple and Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority. They offer a pilot program for Saudi banks. Here, this is 5 years ago. You think it really takes fucking 5 years? No. You know why? Ripple already invented this shit like 10 years ago. So when all they got to do is test it, they don't need to like rebuild it from the ground. It's already built. The ledger is already built. All you got to do is plug in RippleNet and boom, try it out. Hey, this is cool. Now you try the ODL, bing. Okay, we'll take it. What does that take? Like a week? It takes 1 fucking week, all right? What is the thing that takes so long is getting all these countries to agree to use this thing. Some countries don't want their people, like their common citizens like us, to be rich. It's very clear in India. America's a little shady, more shady about it, but that's why they're shutting down exchanges and stuff. These governments want us broke and them rich, and so we can crawl on our hands and knees so we can get like basic universal income so we can eat. But the minute we say something we don't like the government, they flip off the switch and we starve. Servitude and slavery is where all this crypto stuff ends. Okay, that's the bad news. The good news is we're all going to be rich for a while until they take that away. They'll figure out a way. Okay, next article. Let's talk about China and how they're all mixed up with XRP. Right there. China. We're looking at here 4.5 years ago. China gives Ripple customer Leon's JV American Express approval for card payments. Ripple has succeeded in entering into the Chinese e-commerce market after China today approved Leon's joint venture with American Express to process card payments in China. The approval makes American Express, listen to this, the first U.S. payment company, compliments of Ripple, to have a direct access to China's e-commerce market. It says down below in this paragraph, the Leon Group, who is a Ripple customer, blah, 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 kind of thing. So, yeah, looks to me like China's very well aware of all this Ripple and XRP, but they don't talk about it. But guess what? I do, and you know the facts, okay? Next, Saudi Arabia and Ripple. I'm going to show you proof again that everybody knows, but nobody wants to talk about it. Bam, right there. Let's look at this article. Ripple signs new partnership deal with Saudi Arabia. This is like 2 years ago. This is already, like I said, this is already done. I'm showing old articles on purpose to show you the shit's already done. They're just talking. Yeah, remember Saudi Arabia's talking about 2026? Are you fucking serious? It don't take 5 years, dude. This article's 2021. 2026, and Saudis just told us, oh yeah, we're gonna, or whether it's United Arab Emirates or whatever, this shit's 5 years old. The ledger was made 10 years ago or more. XRP was around 10 years ago. They don't have to make anything. All they gotta do is plug it and play it. It's done. And guess what? They've already done this 5 years ago. They're lying to you, okay? I got the evidence. That's why I show this stuff. Do you seriously think it takes 5 years? Well, like, what do you got to do? You don't have to do anything. It's already made. You just simply call up Ripple and say, hey, hook it up in the cloud. They send you over some software. Boom, got it, done. Takes like 2 weeks, I heard, at the most, or something. Okay, at the most 6 weeks, all right? I've heard that takes probably about 6 weeks to get fully up and running. So that's all it is. Okay, so it's 5 years and 6 versus 6 weeks. Straight up liars. Next article. They talk about Hong Kong. We're going to look at a letter that proves that Ripple and Hong Kong have been working, only like 5 years or so. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Let's look at this article. Articulo. This article is on Ripple Stationery. It's being written to the Hong Kong Monetary Authority. We have a date of December of 2021, so we're talking almost 5 years ago. What happened is Ripple and the Hong Kong Monetary Authority. I'm not going to read through this. I don't know how many pages it is. 17 pages. If you got 2 or 3 hours to spare, you can read through this. But what happened was this. Hong Kong studied, they did an investigation with Ripple. They worked together. Ripple showed them everything about their program. And Hong Kong's like, we like it. We're going to use it. And that's what happened. So if you want to read through 17 pages, that's what this one's for. Hong Kong was mentioned in that articulo in the beginning. Next, that article mentioned Thailand. Let's see the connection, Crypto Hulk, with Thailand. Jack Little, money for the common folk, Hulk. Jack, I appreciate that. It's motivating. All right, Thailand. I'm going to show you again. Everything I read to you, I will show you straight up facts. If I say, oh, Ripple partner, yeah, I'm showing you. And then I get these assholes who are like, oh, you're always showing the evidence at the end. Da da da, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's what we do. When I make a statement, I follow it with evidence, fucking dumbass. Why do you always have to have all the evidence stuff? So you want me to be like the other channels, talk a load of shit and not back up what I say? That makes no fucking sense. All right. Thailand. Ripple helps Siam Commercial Bank drive innovation with instant cross-border. What you know what instant cross-border payments and shit mean? That's ODL. That's X. They're using XRP. Thailand is using XRP. Well, Crypto Hulk. It just says the Siam Bank is, but not the country. Okay, look, dumbass again. The Thailand company knows what Siam Commercial Bank. It says it right here. Let me tell you a little something so I can educate you. Right? Siam Commercial Bank is Thailand's longest, oldest established bank in Thailand, and it's one of the largest banks in Thailand. The government knows damn well exactly what that bank's doing. Okay, and they got to get permission from their government. So shut the hell up. Let me check some comments and a time frame here. Pam says, good morning. I can access your show on my phone, but not the computer. Okay. Again, what I want people to do is if you have I don't think there's a YouTube application for the computer, which I don't think there is, but if there is, delete it and then reload it. If that doesn't work, then you have to file a complaint with the Better Business Bureau. At the beginning of the show, I gave you the case numbers and phone numbers and stuff like that. And stay on them. Because what happens is I filed a complaint with them, then YT sent back like an automated, you're going to love this one. So I contacted the BBB. They contacted YT. YT responds with their automated artificial intelligence with a link, not with a person. YT responds with a link and says, follow this web link and you go to this web link and it has reporting like fake channels or something. I'm like, well, this is not even what we're talking about here. Like, see what I mean? So now I have to hit I disagree with YT's response. Can we have a person? Hey, does any people actually work at YT? I'm just curious. But that's the frustration. So now I got to go back and forth with Better Business Bureau, go back to my email, click I don't approve of their response, or it's an unfair response from YT. Then they escalate that at the Better Business Bureau. See, they don't want you to see this stuff. All right, it's very clear. They don't want me to be making my program. I don't hear any other YouTubers complaining like this. Okay, so that means we're onto something. And that means it's going to take a little extra work for us to get this information. We're in the end. We're at the end. We're at the final mile. We're at this marathon, a 25-mile race, and we're at mile 24 right now. Okay. Bernard, thanks for your donation to the channel. Appreciate that. Hi, Hulk. Hope 2023 year is when we all are rich. I'm positive. Your show's the best ever. Sometimes I listen to other YouTubers and feel sick of hearing them. You know, I'm the same. God. It's just no one's bringing it, you know. It's just all this blah 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 and egg rag crypto and da 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 da. And this chart person says this. Hey, listen to what this person said. Oh, we have a price prediction. I was like, dude, this is so fucking boring. The River Jordan been doing research on quant. All it is an Ethereum token used to pay developers using software. They call it Overledger, which no one is using. No FUD. Do your own due diligence. Just a heads up. Yeah, on my program, I go over the ISOs mainly, and and mainly, let's say this, mainly I go over XRP, 80% of the show, okay? Because when I look at news channels, I look for everything. I don't see a lot going on with quant. I'm not putting it down. I don't see a lot going on. I never see CeeLo anymore in the news or nothing. Or I'm seeing VeChain more than any of them than some IOTA. But it's like I'm focusing on. There's just so much with XRP. Okay, it's gonna be the King Kong. But I mean, who's to say you buy 5 quants to equal 1 XRP or something? I mean, so that I don't know all these number things. I'm not concerned about that. What I'm concerned about is what crypto company is in the news all the time, dealing with the biggest banks of the world. See what I'm saying? Like, there's there's a lot of noise, so I gotta find like the biggest tree. Because as you start going, the forest has like lower trees, but there's always sometimes those bigger trees. Those are the ones I'm looking at. And but this whole space is disguised. Okay, there's so much trickery going on. They're hiding all these things, everybody. So it's like I can't say maybe Quant ends up to be a fucking giant. I don't know. All I'm telling you is I'm reporting and teaching on news that I find, and I have to find sometimes it's hard to find it. But I'm trying to teach you about what I see each day in the crypto world on my show. I can't cover everything. I'm not going to. If I see something that looks great and it's one of the ISO cryptos, I'll report it. It's not that I don't report stuff, I just don't see it. And trust and believe, I look at news more than just about anybody else making channels, okay? I got a piece of paper over there with like 40 different, maybe more, probably more, maybe 50 internet web news sites, okay? So it's not that I'm not looking, I just don't see all these other cryptos. And I'm not going to spend a shitload of time on a crypto that has one news story every 6 months or something. It's not worth my time. Now, if you want to diversify, great. I encourage that. But I'm not going to be teaching about every single crypto because that's not worth my time. I'm going with the main three and maybe a couple of the ISOs, and that's it. Okay. Um, that's how I'm running this thing. Vitalik ain't taking my meetings with the global bankers. Yeah, when's the last time Vitalik Buterin is sitting at a table like Brad Garlinghouse of XRP? When is the last time Vitalik Buterin is sitting there with the world's top leaders? It's not happening. Is Vitalik Buterin making a deal with America's oldest bank, BNY Mellon? No, that was Ripple. Did I mean I can go on and on. Like nobody's making deals like Ripple. So and Ripple's going after the big banks, not this little. They're working with Mark Cuban for the Astros or whatever the fuck he does. And they're gonna have tickets. Or is that Dogecoin? Whatever. Look, I'm not concerned with that dumb shit. I'm looking at Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Santander, BNY Mellon, the Russians, for God's sakes. I did an article, new people about a month ago or less, how Russia actually stated in a research report that XRP, Ripple's platform, XRP, is what they're going to base their crypto on. He didn't say Ethereum. Russia didn't say anything else. It was Ripple's platform will be the basis of our crypto. That's enough for me right there. Blockchain 663 says Bitcoin, Ethereum were test runs. I absolutely agree. 100%. And I've got other articles here. I got some good stuff lined up for later today. This one here. Yeah, I got some great news lined up for my next show. But I gotta get going, so I gotta get this stuff done and then head off to this dentist and have him drill into my jaw. And I don't know if they're taking a tooth out or something. It's not gonna be pretty. All right. So hang in there. Keep filling out the request or the complaints and so forth like that. And they'll ease up for a while, but then they come back, and then you got to like raise hell and they go away. That's just what we got to do here to get this information. These other channels can go on for years and scam you and do all these things like Fat Boy and stuff. He's on the air forever. He's got no complaints over there. But then this little channel, I try to tell you some truth. One of my channels, they shut it off. They totally deleted the channel. But these other people can scam you. That's okay. So that's the goal. Do you get it? Channels that are huge, that do scammy shit, never get in trouble. It's the little person who's trying to tell the truth, they get in trouble. Because YT wants you to get scammed. They want you to buy art paintings and gold cards and crypto IRAs and all these dumb shit things because they know you'll be wrecked when you do that shit. That's just how they do it. AJ's member for a month. Love all your shows, Hulk. AJ, appreciate that. GO is like, it's all BS entertainment. Yeah. Think about it. Are they bitching and complaining every show about stuff? No, not at all. That's how you kind of know why. If you look at some other channel and they're super popular or whatever, right? Why aren't they having any problems? Interesting, right? Okay, then. Commercials on YouTube is what they want. Probably, like, yeah, like some, I don't know all the things. I'm not getting into it, but what I do know, love our channel, y'all. It's like, it's when you're a threat, that's what they do. If you're not a threat, you can have the biggest damn scam show on the planet. You can have 1 million subscribers, sell all kinds of dumb shit coins, predictions, and all this stuff. People getting wrecked by the hundreds, like the millions, and your show stays on. Everybody gets notified. See what I'm saying? Are you noticing this now? But when someone who has a real channel starts calling out something, then my show got deleted. My channel literally got deleted live when I was on air. How often does that happen to Fat Boy? 0. All of his people are notified when he makes a show. On and on and on. Okay. Makes no sense at all. But I'll see y'all in my next show. More than likely 7:00 p.m. California time. And I'll see you all then.